Aldi didn't have what I needed, which is unfortunate, although I don't know what ground cardamom tastes like, so I don't think I'll miss it.
Despite the glorious blue sky that we see above us today, it's no secret that life right now is a bit tricky. Which is why there has never been a greater importance on well-being and mental health within the workplace. Particularly while we're all at home and apart from one another, the virtual event has had to step up and take the reins of bringing us all together and keeping us all smiling during this difficult time. Now, at Journey Further, this is an opportunity that the agency have grabbed with both hands. Our wellbeing calendar has never been busier, with so many amazing activities and initiatives all set up and run by different members of the team. All virtual, all unique, and all offering something different for everyone's needs. And we thought, what a perfect opportunity to show to you just a handful of some of the things that have been keeping us smiling over the past few weeks and months.
So it's coming up to midday on this beautifully sunny Monday morning, and today I'm going to be teaching beginners yoga over on Hangouts for anyone who would like to come. Yoga for me has been such a game changer in terms of how I deal with stress, how I maintain my well-being, how I feel physically and emotionally. The classes that I'm going to be teaching are going to be the complete basics, a really gentle introduction to yoga. The idea is that anyone who hasn't done yoga before can come to this class and learn the absolute fundamentals, which can then help them do more online classes or indeed engage more in the class that we do on Wednesdays. Really exciting moving forward. So thank you to everyone who's joined. I can't wait to be hosting more classes in the future.
Neil, talk to us about Order Food to Help Mood. What is it and how did it come about?
I mean, I'm sure we all remember sort of back, in August, we were being encouraged to eat out, to help out, and just gone for a bit of a play on that and reflect on the fact that we're stuck at home but still want to kind of share those kind of experiences the best we can. So every couple of weeks in January and February, we get together, we can expense £10 on the takeaway. We use the breakout rooms in Google Meet, so we split out into kind of like dinner tables, if you like, of 5 people. And then every 15 minutes, we kind of shuffle that, so you're interacting with different groups and talking to different people. We first did it in our Christmas party when we were having Christmas dinner. That idea, wasn't sure how it would work, seemed to work well, and we've ran with it. I think people are enjoying it.
Now, Jess, one of my favourite wellbeing activities that has been going on since lockdown 1, way back almost a year ago, is of course the radio show. Now, why did you start a Journey Further radio show for us all to listen to?
I love music, I love chatting. What better way than to put the two together with a radio show, which is how it came about. You can tune in and have it on the background whilst you're getting ready, or you can get active, with it and chat in the group channel, or even host if you want to. What's really great about the format is that, some people are living on their own and don't have much communication with the outside world in some respects. They can just sit on their own and not really hear from anybody all day. Having a show where, even if it's just me talking rubbish for half an hour, feels like they're connected in some way, that they can hear somebody else chatting. There was 2 real main aims of the radio show. The first one was to put a smile on people's face, and hopefully we've done that. And the second one was to make people feel like they're not alone and that there is still the togetherness, even though we're all at home.
Hi Billy, I'm just about to go to Aldi to pick up a few ingredients because tonight I am hosting the Journey Further Curry Club Cook Along. What my colleagues don't know is that I don't cook, and I've never cooked a curry in my life, so it might not go particularly well. Aldi didn't have what I needed, which is unfortunate, although I don't know what ground cardamom tastes like, so I don't think I'll miss it. We were just about to get started with the curry cook along tonight, so I thought I'd just run you through my setup before things start getting messy. So we've got the laptop in the corner where I'll be chatting to everybody. Over here I've got all my ingredients, I suppose, stuff that I will probably never use again. I don't think I'll need coriander leaf after tonight. I do have my naans pre-made. These are some that I made earlier. I'm quite proud of those. As we both know, I don't really know what I'm doing. So I do have the recipe taped to my kitchen cupboard. just above the hob. So if you do see me, staring blankly at my kitchen cupboard, then just mind your own business, okay?
Is that a clove of garlic, or are the bits inside it a clove of garlic? Look at the bag of flaked almonds I had to get. It's massive, and I'll need like 4 of them.
So another social event that we do here at Journey Further is the Journey Further edition of Desert Island Discs, a concept which I'm sure you're already very familiar with. The concept's really simple, like bi-weekly, we take an hour out of our evening and invite a guest from the company up to discuss their chosen 6 tracks, book and luxury item that they would take with them to a desert island. And yeah, it sounds simple, but the results are anything but. Like, we've had some really, really amazing conversations and kind of like touched on an emotional level with people that we wouldn't necessarily do in the workplace, like throughout the office. So that's been really, really lovely to do, especially during this time and when it's been so difficult. Like, I know I've personally struggled with my well-being and my mental health, and like trying to feel connected to people has been really, really hard. So that's been a really, really nice way to kind of feel close to colleagues and yeah, get to know them on a different level.
Finally then, Neil, it's clear to see that there is so much opportunity for brilliant and unique virtual events to keep us all together and morale high over this time. But looking forwards then, post-lockdown, once offices start to reopen, is there a future for virtual events and for wellbeing activities to carry on online?
I mean, I think most people in general are keen to get back together in person, but there is absolutely a future for the virtual events because they're just so flexible. And although they seem pretty limited, there is a chance to be creative with them. It's imperative for us because we are, after all, spread over a few cities anyway. We've had feedback from people in our smaller office locations in London and Manchester that actually they felt more engaged, and hopefully we're back in the office in the medium long term, but we should still put a focus on these, not least to engage the people in the other cities.
And of course, not forgetting super exciting news, upcoming international office, so going to be needed more than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the idea of cross-continental virtual events purely for the fact that if we're drinking at 5 o'clock in the UK on a Friday, then those guys in New York are sat there at 11 a.m. jealous of us drinking. I look forward to that. I'm sure they'd just join us anyway.